Hey Blake, thanks so much for taking some time out to join us virtually tonight. We love this technology and we're so excited that you're here with all of our donors and supporters at this great event. I'm wondering, can you take a moment and just share with us how you got involved with the Serious Fun Network?
Well, I was lucky enough to read about Serious Fun in an article in Life magazine about Paul Newman and this camp he had started. And I was bound and determined to go there and get a job, and I did, in fact. And it was a new camp then. That at that time, Paul used to come up every week, and he was such an inspiring individual. He was modest, wildly playful, but most importantly, he wanted to do good. And he didn't need a lot of recognition for it, but he really wanted everyone to participate in that. And watching him, the way he was with the kids, the way he was with the staff, the generosity of that spirit, that inspired me. It inspired all of us who were there. And that is kind of the fabric of our Serious Fun camps, because what he brought to that, the very foundation of what these camps are, came from him and grew into something even more supportive, more valuable, something that made a bigger difference, was full of hope and joy. And Paul was that inspiration, and that continues to live on all across the world today. For years and years, we've all known the difference that camp makes, Mitch, in the lives of these kids. And, but so much of it has been anecdotal evidence. It's hard to, quantify the magic of camp. But this past year, we did a study, the lasting impacts of camp study, that looked at former campers who are now 18 to 30 years old, and how how the experience of camp continues to impact them as adults. This was a big study. Over 2,200 people participated. And, we found out all kinds of things, that over 80% of these kids, they came away with differences in willingness to try new things, their independence, their self-esteem, their ability to persevere at things, their appreciation for diversity. All of these things continue to not only impacted them that week at camp, but continue to impact them far into their lives. I mean, I think I hear from so many former campers about, camp continues to live inside them. And, it's not just, many of them continue to face many challenges because of their medical condition while they're adults, but it's kind of the emotional, physical, spiritual place that camp is, that they can go back to, whether they're visiting it in person or whether they're visiting it in their memory, about what it gave them and what it taught them about how to approach life. That is something that, this study helps us understand, that this experience is transformative.
Blake, it's been a thrill for me to see those transformations you mentioned over the past few months. During our spring family camps, I got to see the new connections and friendships that families make with other families that are on a similar medical journey. And then this summer, we were able to safely welcome back campers to in-person camp for the first time in 2 years. And the excitement I saw with them getting out of their cars and experience the beauty and the feeling of being at camp was truly invigorating. And that we were able to do this to provide a safe medical environment for them. It's a tribute to our program and medical teams and the volunteers who work so hard leading up to and throughout the summer to make it successful. But that is just a part of it, because nothing we do is possible without our donors and this larger community of support that comes together, just as we are tonight, to support our campers and their families. It is really an exceptional community. And the reality is, many of our supporters are unseen, certainly by our camper families, who often never meet the people that they are helping. And yet what they give, whether that's financial support, volunteering their time, or their expertise, those very gifts make our camper families feel seen and heard. That community of generosity, I think, makes all the difference for our campers. It gives them that extra boost of confidence to make a new friend, try a new challenge, and to meet other kids that have similar medical challenges. Regardless of age, one friend becomes many. It's that domino effect. And those connections and that sense of belonging inspires our campers to do things, as you were saying, that they never thought possible.
Community of volunteers, caring individuals, donors who play a multitude of roles in the way that they impact camp. They come together whether they're giving their time, giving their money, giving their expertise. All of these things go into what I often think of as kind of exponentially raising the level of what all this creates together. It's almost like the positivity, the opportunity exceeds what it should be. The sum is so much greater than the parts of it. And I think all of these things come together to create a difference in the lives of these kids and their families that's unexpected, sometimes seems a little bit unexplainable or inexplicable, and as we know from the study, lasting.
Blake, thank you so much for your time tonight and for visiting us virtually. We truly appreciate it, and we do look forward to you visiting us in person at North Star Reach in the near future. Please know that you are always welcome.
Well, thank you. I think everybody always knows that they're welcome at SeriousFun camps, and I look forward to my next stop at North Star Reach, and I know the children who are able to attend are going to have the time of their lives, and it will have a lasting impact on their lives as well.